all of a sudden like it was just found yesterday, and so
The box is damaged, so I'm just gonna...
The box is damaged? Okay, it's kind of crushed. Man. Oh, wow. So about 8-9 months ago, I don't know if you guys remember this, but a company called Roadrunner Freight dropped off my AMG's body kit. And I've moved on from that kit, but it's this one, well, I still have the side skirts, but and I got a new body kit now. They dropped it off a year ago, and I made the mistake of signing before actually inspecting the package, so I'm not gonna make that same mistake today. I ordered a body kit for my Toyota Supra, not this one, but this one, from Shine Auto about September, I want to say. Shine Auto is also the same company that I have on this car, so side skirts and the rear diffuser. I ordered it like early September, late August, and it supposedly takes 6 to 8 weeks for them to make the body kit because it's made to order. About a month ago, I was like, hey, where in the world is my Supra body kit? Because they said it shipped late October, and we checked the status and nothing had happened since, when was it? Nothing, there was no status update since November 2nd, and this was the end of December. So we called them up. We have the emails and the documents and everything. They were like, hey, we actually haven't done anything with this, and there is no sign of this package in our warehouse anywhere. Over about 4 or 5 days, they looked for this package, and they claimed that there was just no trace of it and that we were going to have to order, I was gonna have to order a new one, which really sucks because I was gonna have to wait another 6 to 8 weeks. It looks to me like Shine Auto actually did prioritize. They just called me and said that they had one that's like ready to ship out in case this one's damaged or it doesn't show up. But randomly, out of nowhere, we haven't heard from Roadrunner in a little over a month or so. And Victoria gets a call from Roadrunner yesterday saying, hey, your package from Shine Auto is gonna get delivered tomorrow. And so that's just weird. We're both kind of just caught off guard here. He's gonna be here in about 10 minutes. I hope it's not broken, but yeah, they lost this package and allegedly just happened to find it again. So I'm happy to have it. I'm glad I don't have to wait another month or so to get this, but this is my life. This is my life. So he'll be here in a second. I'm gonna film that. I'm gonna document it because I need to make sure just for like insurance purposes that, you know, if we have to send it back, whatever, but you guys get to see it because that's what I do. I'm gonna change out of my editing glasses so that I don't look like a goof. Before we continue with this video, today's video is sponsored by Athletic Greens. Now I'm gonna be talking to you guys about AG1, their AG1 formula. If there's anything I can tell you guys before this, over the last few years, I've put myself through a lot physically and mentally. I have learned a lot about my body and my mind. From bad eating habits to drinking habits, I've really learned the importance of getting the right things in your body and making sure that you're on top of your nutrition. So AG1 by Athletic Greens is actually really good. So I started taking this 6 or 7 months ago, I don't know. AG1 is basically, just simply put, full of vitamins and minerals, all the things you need for the day. For one, it's super easy to incorporate to your schedule. And two, it tastes good. It's really simple. All you have to do is take the AG1, put it into this, put as much water as you want. I usually do 12 ounces because more water is better. You shake it up and it's ready to go. If you guys struggle with your mental health, you have anxiety or depression, something very, very easy to control is your gut health. Gut health, I have learned, is directly correlated to your mental health. Now, not only do you get vitamins, nutrients, this also helps sustain energy, gives you energy, can just aid in digestion. I just want to encourage you guys to try and live a healthier life. And I know we're about a month and a little over a month into the new year. Some of you guys have New Year's resolutions or have dropped them already. The goal is to develop a long-term plan. Check out Athletic Greens. I got a link for you guys in the description. athleticgreens.com/EvanShanks. You guys can get a year's supply of vitamin D, which is also very important, and 5 free travel packs of AG1. I want to say thank you to Athletic Greens for sponsoring, but I do just want to stress that it is very important to take care of yourself, guys. Since I am basically automotive YouTube's dad, I'm going to be a dad to you and say, get your greens today, ladies and gents. I just spilled all over me. Thanks to Athletic Greens for sponsoring. Let's get on to the video. I just spilled everywhere. There we go. This dude called me an hour ago and said he was less than 20 minutes away. By the way, I'm not trying to like slander nobody. I'm not trying to make a big deal about it. But these are the same guys that damaged a $15,000 body kit and never reimbursed me for it. Prior Design, FedEx, or Roadrunner never reimbursed me. I don't know who has the money, but oh my God, it's so cold. Whew. This rain's turning into sleet right now, and it's gonna snow tomorrow. Awesome. Package was lost. The last update we had was November 3rd. All of a sudden, like it was just found yesterday, and so...
The box is damaged, so I'm just gonna...
The box is damaged? Okay, then I'm gonna... Was that? It's kind of crushed? Okay. Then I'm gonna... They asked me to film for them too. I mean, I know it's obviously not your fault or anything, so I'm gonna cut it open and check it out. Oh, wow, yeah.
You want to get this side over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
So,
Oh, wow.
you want to open it up here? Or?
I can open it, yeah. They've got one like ready to ship out for me as a replacement, but I can check it and open it. I'm gonna guess it's probably very broken though. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna check it out. I got a knife, but man,
I don't know if it's broken or...
it's hard to tell, man.
We can take it to the garage and...
Got many more stops today?
No, this is it.
Okay, good. I'll try and get you out of here real quick. I'll push for you.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, Eric, let me tell you that. Oh, man. Are all these yours?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, man.
I'm just popping it open real quick just to see.
We've had bad history with
Yeah, I had a body kit. I had a body kit for that car, the Mercedes right there, come in last year, and like half of it was cracked in half. And it was Roadrunner, but I mean I don't know like if it was also I think in conjunction with FedEx and stuff too. So I don't. It is what it
So
is.
we'll pick up FedEx, or FedEx will actually drop off with us.
That's probably what it was then, dude. FedEx. I've had some horrible experiences with FedEx, but was that? Yeah. I actually found that car in a barn. Yeah, IS 300. It actually looks okay.
I'm more concerned on the bottom piece.
Yeah, so that's a whole. This honestly, yeah, it looks okay.
Here, I'll record it for you while you...
Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, if you can't tell, I like imports.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's my favorite, man.
I'm only kind of disappointed in you don't have a Honda Civic in here.
I do, right there. The black one, right?
Oh, it's under...
It's hidden.
It's hidden.
Big turbo.
Okay.
Go check it out if you want.
All right, yeah, that was my first car. Had a 97 coupe.
That's a 98, I think.
Good. Yeah.
Wow, that's one tough box. Yeah, usually.
You wanna check this?
Yeah,
You wanna check this
usually
one
the
out?
only thing, usually what cracks is like right here and stuff, and so as long as, yeah, I think we're good. This is a really sturdy kit, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then this
Awesome.
one's pretty good.
Yeah, honestly, it all looks good. So, cool. Yeah, I will go ahead and sign the bill for you, and I'll get you home warm by the fire. You said your first car was a '96 coupe?
Yeah.
That's funny. I've had a '95, and then this one.
I've been looking for another one for
There you go.
the longest. I want a 97.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a 97, then I had a 98 with that 2000 conversion.
Yeah, so that's what I did. I did the front end on it. Yeah, dude, this thing's fun. I need to. Too damn cold now, but I need to get it back on the road. He was really cool. His name was Greg, and he loves Civics. He was like, man, I'm really disappointed you don't got a Civic. I was like, boy, got one right there for you. Got slicks on it, big turbo. I've got to kind of prepare my house for Texas houses are not built. Like Texas homes are not built for this kind of weather, so we got to do some stuff to prep for that. But I'm gonna turn the heat on in my shop and get some stuff prepped. But I'll come back in the morning. We'll check this out. Nothing looks damaged except the box just looks like ass. Cool, let's get it. Maybe do some test fitting.
The next day.
Can I go through my yard? Uh-oh. And that's how you pull into the garage, boys. That was kind of uneventful. It snowed a little bit, and at least where I live, like Fort Worth and like Waxahachie, all these cities around me, they got like major snow. Like barely snowed here at all. iced over a little bit, then it melted, refroze, and so it just wasn't fun. I just had a little bit of ice, but I had to get that out of my system because it's like once a year we get weather like this. Just want to say something before I get into going back to the body kit situation, dude. It blows my mind how much these Supras changed from generation to generation. Like, this is the Koki taillight conversion, by the way. Looks so awesome, and I absolutely love it. But crazy to me that it went from this to this. Like, bro, what? From this? Like, that's the next generation after this? I don't know, but it's still cool because of the pop-up. So let's go ahead and get on to the body kit. I am also appalled that this box showed up at my house like this, and nothing was truly destroyed. I need to make sure, is there any hardware in here or anything? Probably not. Why would there be? So I have not even messed with the box. I didn't kick it. That's literally just exactly how it is. So I guess for some of this stuff, I actually need this car to be on a lift to install. I'll get things mocked up and I just want to show you guys what I decided to get. I'm excited about this front bumper in particular because it's like, I don't know exactly if this was like if this is what the Turbo Supras had, but it's got this little nose right here, and it's pretty much the same. It's got a little bit different of a little bit lower of a lip on it. So this is sick. I'm gonna put this in front of the car so you can see the difference. So thankfully it's not damaged. This front bumper is a little more aggressive and it sits lower. It's got a front lip attached to it, basically. The stock 80, well, this is an 87, 88. The stock front bumper's kind of bleh. And so I've got this. As you can see, it's got this little divot right there. And like I said, I think the turbo cars came with those. It's very simple, but it should just give it a lot more aggressive of a look and make it appear lower to the ground. It's got this like bogus lip on it. I don't know if this is a Home Depot lip. Actually, that's OE, I think, but it's ugly and it's terrible. We're gonna put, dude, that is freaking tank-like. God dang. Then I got side skirts, rear spats, and a wing. Because I ordered this stuff like 6 months ago, I don't exactly remember. I honestly don't even remember exactly what I ordered. I'm just gonna be honest. It was a long time ago this stuff was supposed to be at my house. Oh my God, get out of here, God! It's kind of cool. Gets the car a lot lower to the ground, makes it look a lot more aggressive, and it's got this little fin back here. That's cool, right? This car is so minimal right now in terms of like how it's gonna look good. Ew. There's like creatures living inside here for sure. Yeah. Hey, that's pretty good fit, man, boys. Woo. How many freaking things does this have on it? Nice. Ooh, yeah. Gabs, what do you think?
She's the toughest critic.
Looks pretty good, huh? So I got the wing on. I didn't film putting it on, but it was really easy. It's actually two 4mm Allen button heads, and then a pretty genius little idea that's just a bracket that attaches to the hatch. But it looks really cool, and I think it completes the car now. Like I said, I'm gonna put the bumper on whenever it's on the lift next, but in order to do that, I need to probably finish the Z. We need to finish the Z. We got the side skirts on, and I've got the little spats on the rear as well. It looks really, really cool. But then this wing, this whale tail wing, nothing is damaged, which is really cool. It's pretty neat. It's really, really secure. Like, it doesn't bolt into the sides or anything like that. It's actually only bolted to the hatch, but it's really,
How did the spats go in?
They're kind of like barely on right now. But so between the side skirts, I wish this lighting's kind of crap right now. The body lines of these new skirts with these little guys right here. Whenever this thing's on the lift, I gotta secure those a little bit better as well. But dude, this looks so much better. And I'm so glad I finally got this. I've literally, like, this is one of my favorite things. This kit, pretty much exactly identically, is one of my favorite looks for the Mark III Supras. We gotta end up taking the bumper off to mount intercooler and stuff anyways, so I don't really wanna get this mounted up and stuff right now. I don't wanna get this all like tucked away and all that kind of stuff, but big progress. I'm super excited. At least it showed up. I'm not a whiner, I'm not a complainer, but you know, it's like one step closer to this thing I'm probably gonna wrap it. I don't know if I'm actually gonna paint the car, but we'll see. I don't know. I have 2 color options in mind. Whenever I paint my Supra, this Supra, whenever I paint this Supra, I don't know if I want to keep it black or if I want to do anthracite, because anthracite's my favorite color. But I don't think this car ever came in anthracite, and I think an anthracite Mark III would look freaking ridiculous. It'd be really cool. It'd be really cool. Also, that wing looks really sick. Now we've got this big chonk wing back here, and it's actually really nice, dude. I like, this is not endorsed or sponsored by any means. I paid full price for the Shine Auto stuff, I always do, but they're kind of OG, they do really good stuff, and I like their work. This is, it's well crafted, it's just fiberglass, it's very simple, but the rear end of this car now is really cool. Like, I can't wait. I didn't put that spat on, but so it's gonna look cooler. But I really, really like the little fin that comes down. I mean, it's gonna look absolutely sick. That's one of the cool things about this era of vehicle. They can look really ugly, or they can look really, really cool. Like, generally speaking, if you're talking about like the Mark IV Supra, the FD RX-7, like they all just naturally look pretty cool. But like the FC RX-7, the Mark III Supra, the Celica Supra, like I mean, a lot of these cars had such a weird classic, like late 80s, early 90s look to them, to where it's like, if you do enough to them, they look really cool and retro, because you'll have like the pop-up lights and all that kind of stuff. I mean, this car is gonna look so sick when it's done, and I really do wish I had the front bumper on, because it would kind of complete this. But huge turbo on this car. I'm not sure why I decided to, I need to write, I identify as a Garrett on this thing, because that's what you can do these days. I'm gonna go ahead and, oops. You two's gonna love me for that one. We're getting pretty close to wrapping this up. I basically just need Drew to come back and finish up all of his work. He's kind of like in the middle of doing a bunch of crap on this car right now. And from the guy I bought the 2J from, he like stripped the engine. I was like, hey, I kind of need all of the things. So I got the water pump and all of that now. Pretty excited. This thing, we have the tweaked harness, and we also have a Link ECU. Trying to get this done as soon as possible, because, you know, people help out with these builds, and I feel bad about taking a long time, but, you know, things happen, and as you guys can tell, you have delays and all this kind of stuff. Push this fat old lady out. It's very hard to push now that it's got the engine and trans in it. And I also took this thing for a rip. It was 40 degrees today, a nice warm 40, so decided to go for a spin. I just finished up the Athletic Greens ad, and I spilled some gabagool on my shirt, so that's cool. At the end of every video, I give you guys daily advice. I've given you guys a lot of different types of advice over the years, and you know, I have an endless amount of things to say, especially just because every day provides a new sort of obstacle. Every day I think of something new, or I myself go through something new. But, you know, I think something I want to talk about is relationship advice, because that seems to be at least the one common thing that everybody's always going to have to deal with, right? Like, even when you're married, a lot of people need counseling. You know, it's like, even if you're 15 and 16 and you're starting to date or whatever it is, something I want to say is a lot of people will look at, I'm gonna give me and Victoria as an example. A lot of people will look at us and say, oh, I can't wait to find myself a Victoria. Or like, girls will look at us and be like, oh, I can't wait to find myself an Evan. Or I want that kind of love. Something I want to tell you guys is to stop that. The easiest way I can put this is, you're never going to find the perfect person, right? You're gonna find a person that you love and that you want to be with the rest of your life, but that person's never going to be perfect. Ever, ever, ever. They are always going to have flaws. You're going to dislike something about them despite how perfect they might be for you. The only reason you guys can look at me and Victoria and think like we don't have a perfect marriage by any means. But the reason you can do that is because both of us have fought in a good way to make sure that both sides are always heard. Make sure both needs are always met. We have gone through a lot together. A lot. We've gone through things where some people would give up and get divorced. We've gone through things where some people would fight all night and then sleep in separate rooms, which we don't. Your relationship is only going to be as good as the amount of effort you pour into it. A relationship, you're always building. You are always building a relationship. You don't just find someone, right? You don't just find someone and then all of a sudden it snaps and they're the perfect person, and then that's, you know, I want to encourage you guys to stop thinking that you're ever gonna meet the perfect person, because there's no such thing, right? You find somebody and you choose to love them for forever despite their flaws, and despite who they are, what they do, especially if you marry them. Like, that's a covenant for life, and you are with them forever, despite what's going on. It takes both sides to have a good marriage. It really does. You have to always both be trying 100% for the other person, no matter how exhausting it gets. But that's, I guess, a lot of people ask me relationship advice, and I guess that's what I want to tell you guys today. That was kind of off the dome. I did not have that written down, but that's just kind of like my response to a lot of people thinking that, like, we just happen to just magically have this great relationship, and we just found, like, we're just both perfect. It's not like that. So I want to encourage you guys, really, it's going to take a lot. If you're not ready to work in a relationship, then maybe you're not ready for a relationship. You guys have an amazing day, and I will catch you guys on the flippity flip, just like Michael Scott always used to say. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace. Hey, I got 2 videos for you guys to watch, and it helps me if you like, click on them and watch them. Love you guys. What?